Well, hi there. We're going to do one more of my old ones here. The weather's getting a little colder. You know, some of us are maybe starting to think about wearing some long johns. I know we put it off as long as we absolutely can, but there comes a point in time where you got it. And of course, when you put them long johns on, you get a little chunkier and things don't fit quite right. And that's where this one came from. You know, the working cowboys, we can pretty well look at a guy, watch him work, see how he's dressed, see what kind of saddle he's riding, different things like that. And you can pretty much get a good idea, number one, whether the guy's actually put in some time in the saddle. And number two, you can actually get a pretty good idea of where he's worked. It becomes pretty evident to the guys that have been there before. So anyway, combining some of that, that's where this one came from. Trademarks. You see a guy in a cowboy hat walking by the barn. He's got cotton gloves upon his hands and Carhartt parka on. Riding boots with the sloping heels. He's got cow crap in the creases. Penicillin sprayed all over that coat from treating those diseases. His hat, it's not clean and shiny. It's covered up in dust. Battered up and sweat stained with that greasy, dusty crust. His neck rag's thin and raggy. In places maybe worn right through from rubbing on his whiskers, that growth of a day or two. His shops, they're not meant for beauty. They got short lines hanging off one side, and they got thin spots worn inside the thighs from all the miles that he rides. But if you really want to know if his job's sitting on a horse, you look for the real proof at the seat of his jeans, of course. Not at that little wrangler patch upon his right hind hip, but you look careful at the other side for that trademark left cheek rip.